Hello, taste test time, and we're going to do the Tribute Pale Ale, clone if you want to call it a clone, that I brewed 3 months back or something. It's boiling and it's warm in here, and I'm sweating. Well, you'll be wondering why things are like this. If you're following my last video, you'll realise I'm in the middle of gutting my bar to redo it, and you'll have not seen that I've got this far, so it's a bit of a sneak peek for anybody watching, but we're not here to talk about that. We're going to get this in a glass, and I've got 2 glasses of the same, so we can have a better comparison. So let's get this in a glass. Now, when you do a clone, they're never ever exact, but if you can get them somewhere near. So the number 3 is mine, and the number 1 is the shop bought. So colour wise, we're not far off, but mine's nowhere near as clear. Nowhere near. Carbonation, if mine were just that little bit clearer, you'd be able to see that I'm not far off. So I think I've got carbonation more or less right. Oh. They've both got a nice little head, little cap that's sticking around. And before we go any further, I'll just give you a quick rundown at recipe. So it was a Crafty Brews all grain kit that I did, and it was 3 kilo of Marisota, sorry, I read that wrong, 3.2 kilo Marisota, kilo Munich malt, Styrian Goldings 23 grams, Fuggles 27 grams, and Willamette 31 grams. 1043 what OG, FG were 1010, 4.3, and if you saw Brew Day video, I hit that smack on. So it's come out 4.3. It were a 90-minute mash, but I only mashed for an hour, and I'm sure the boil was supposed to be 90 minutes, and I only boiled for an hour. Start at boil 16 grams of Fuggles and 19 grams of Willamette, 15 minutes from end, 11 grams of Fuggles and 12 grams of Willamette, and then whatever hops you got left went in at end at boil. I'm trying to see what yeast. I can't see what yeast it was. I think it was an SO5. But yeah, that's his recipe. And I'm sweating, boys. So, aroma. I'm getting a malt aroma rather than a hop aroma. Although the shop bought has a very slight aroma of hop. Not much, it's just coming through. and mine is more malt base. Just ever so slightly fruity. So try mine. Cheers everybody. And that aroma is what you're tasting. It's a malty pale rather than a fruity pale. There is a little bit of fruitness there, but not much. If anything, it's your Fuggles, that classic earthy Fuggles that you're getting. Not much bitterness at all, but a really nice, especially in weather like this, quaffable pale. Now, shop bought. Well, straight away that looks more inviting because it's super clear, probably being filtered a little bit. A little bit drier, maybe not quite as sweet as mine. But not that far off. Not that far off. Like I say, I knew they wouldn't be identical, because they never are they? I mean, we're just a bloke in a shed, aren't we? We're not a multi-million-pound business. But close. And I think that might have been a little bit of hop haze. I mean, now it's been in glass a bit, it has cleared a bit. But I'm pleased with it. Like I say, it's not an identical clone. It's a very close clone. Although the way I brewed it, it can make such a huge difference. Somebody else brewing it, if they just get something a little bit more accurate than I did, it might come out a little bit better, closer, but it's not far off. It's not far off at all. But there's definitely more hop, fruit taste in this one. But then that's not far behind. It's not far behind at all. So, there you have it, boys. Just a quick one. Crafty Brews Tribute Recipe Pack. And on bottle it's saying 4.2 and we were going for 4.3, so we're in ballpark. Would I recommend anybody trying it? Yeah, I would. Yeah. But once it's bottled, give it a good 4 or 5 weeks. Them first few I had, I wasn't liking it. Now it's been in bottle 2 months easy. It's a different beer, totally different beer. It's benefited from having that little bit of age on it, and yeah, not a bad little beer. So we'll finish these and go sit in the sun, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers everybody.